What's up, everybody? I'm Jeff Schroeder, and welcome to a very special edition of Big Brother Live Chats. It's 90s week in the Big Brother house, and what better man to have on the show than boy band legend, Lance Bass. Legend,
boy
man.
Band legend.
I think so. Guys, if you have questions for Lance, please use hashtag AskLance, and we're going to bring in a conversation a little bit later. But first, Lance, let's catch up with you, man.
We're giving you some Wax Street Boys right now. Look at this.
Look at this, man. Did you wear this actually?
This actually came from my real closet. This isn't even a boy band.
I don't care. You wore it, so it still looks cool. Yeah, this was like on the tour, you know?
Yeah.
No strings attached.
Tour, totally.
No strings attached.
Sure. Whatever.
So what have you been doing, Lance?
Oh my gosh. Well, I've been hosting my own SiriusXM radio show called Dirty Pop, which you can catch us every day, 6 to 8 on the East Coast on SiriusXM 106. It's been a lot of fun.
And we recently just did it as well.
Yes, you were. Yeah, and now you've been on my Periscope.
I know.
Dirty Pop trivia.
And what were we talking about?
We're talking about Big Brother
Big
trivia.
Brother.
Yes, I had to have
What
y'all
else
in
does
for
everybody talk about?
It's just everything. I mean, it's a big pop culture show, so we just have fun.
And we come on for
crap.
the reality edition.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So how long have you been a Big Brother fan?
I got into season 3 is when everyone started talking about it to me, and so so I started with 3 and just have been
A
obsessed.
long time.
It is my summer indulgence. I love it. It's my summer. Like that's the first day of summer, and then the last day of Big Brother is the last day of summer.
So Lance is such a Big Brother fan. Tell everybody how you actually play Big Brother on your own time at your house.
Oh yeah, there's a thing called Reality Rush where they bring any reality show alive at your house, and so we took a whole 3-day weekend and they did Big Brother. You came in and did a competition with us.
I hosted a competition for them.
And get this, Dan Giesling played with us
in
the house with his wife, and I was the only person to get Dan Giesling out of a Big Brother house. Just gonna say it.
Nice.
I ousted him. Although he was in my alliance, I had to get him out.
And you guys don't the games are very intricate that they set up. And it's like, it's real strategy. You guys do diary rooms.
Yeah, everything. I mean, you really feel, man, I've never been in a Big Brother house, but, I was talking to Dan, and Dan was like, this feels real. Like, it felt so intense and real. Just 3 days. It was amazing.
It is amazing. You got to get that out somehow so people can see.
Oh, you know what? We'll film the next one, because we're going to do another one in November in Colorado. So you have to come play with us. Yeah.
I don't know if I could go back. Even in the Lance Bass edition, I don't know if I could go back.
It'll be a nice Thanksgiving edition of Big Brother.
Who is your favorite player of all time?
Of all time? I mean, Dan, I think, played the best game.
That's a good one.
But as far as like my favorite, just to watch, Janelle. Janelle was just my favorite to watch.
Another
especially
good one.
her first season was my favorite.
Yeah, they were both good.
Yeah.
I mean, them, Dr. Will comes, like those are the people.
Dr.
Derek
Will,
of
even
last
Derek
season.
last season.
Exactly.
But everyone's game is so different. It just depends on who's around you. So Dr. Will in last season, I don't know how he would have.
Exactly,
done.
you have to adapt to the situation.
Exactly.
What former house guest best resembles how you would play the game?
Probably Derek.
Really?
Yeah, Derek. I think he was like the perfect amount. The thing is, and no one understands this, you have to just keep quiet. Like you can't give any of your game away. And Derek was so good about not revealing anything. He kept his secrets to himself. He kept all the information to himself. And so he didn't become a target.
Which I think that's why I lack in Big Brother skills, is because I put it all on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the time. So it's like, this is who I am, and then I could be open with everybody throughout the summer. If I was hiding a secret, on like day 12, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't take it. So I mean, would you be able to take it, you think, for 3 months hiding a secret?
I don't know. I mean, and one thing I love about Big Brother is the social experiment of it all, because everyone snaps.
That's what I'm saying.
3 months,
you get that,
everyone's
going to
snap. It doesn't matter what type of person you are, you're going to snap. It's just when you're going to snap. So I don't know when I would snap in the house. I don't know what would come out.
Would you actually give up a summer? I mean, full Big Brother now,
Yes.
3 months to play?
I would. I would never do the I don't know if I would ever do it like on television, because I don't want
Where else would it be?
But if it was just for fun for like 3 months, yeah, I would do it.
No,
But
it'd
I don't
have to
know.
be on television.
Oh,
And
I
forget
don't know.
like Celebrity Edition. You're going in the real Big Brother
real
house.
one, I don't know if I want people to know me that well.
It's a lot.
Because, I mean, you know them. I mean, before I even met you, I'm like, I know you too well. It's a little creepy that I know you that well.
Well, you know what's weird? I'm glad you said it, because I knew you pretty good too.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't meet you yet. So if you could form a 3-person celebrity alliance now,
okay.
yourself included, who would the other 2 be?
Okay, well, Jamie Lynn Sigler.
Okay.
Because she knows how to game, and Big Brother is her thing. Shannon Elizabeth also would be amazing, because she knows this game so well. And let's see, let's throw a little wild card in there. I think it would be fun to have a Kanye West because then you'd always have a target in the house. So
That's good thinking.
So you always want to have that target in your alliance. So Kanye would be good. Yeah.
See, I would just pick like totally cool people, and they would
you
probably
gotta-
vote me out.
Oh, you got to have someone that you're like, this
Kanye.
one.
And Jamie actually plays with you. Does Shannon play? Did she ever play with you
She
in the
didn't play-
Lance edition?
No, she didn't play in that one, but Jamie Lynn did.
Jamie
with
Lynn
her
did. She
fiance.
loves it. She's a huge fan.
she takes it, and her husband or her fiance actually came in second in our thing. Yeah.
Who won that?
Oh my gosh, what's her name? I can't believe it. She's an actress, and I forget her name right now.
Oh, man.
I know.
It's
We didn't know
no
each
big
other
deal.
until we went into the house.
See, it doesn't matter. It wasn't you. That's how I feel. Who
I
won
came
our
in
seasons?
third.
don't
I came
know.
in third.
I just go, who won our season? It doesn't matter. Actually, Jordan won our season.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Jordan. Sorry.
Jordan.
What would your alliance, you, Jamie, Shannon, and Kanye, what would your alliance name be?
Our name?
You got to
Oh
come
my
up with a hashtag.
gosh. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little Rihanna. B better have my money. Yeah. What
I
is
like
the
it.
acronym?
You need.
It's
This
too
is.
long.
It's tough
too
on the
long.
spot too.
Yeah, it's too
you
long.
need to work it over.
Which I
in your
am
head.
loving Sixth Sense though. That was kind of brilliant.
I kind of like it too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's-
get into that. We're gonna get into this season actually right now. You being an icon. In my mind, a legend
As long
of
as
the
you think so.
'90s. I totally think so. I think everybody else at home thinks so. What are you thinking of the '90s twist this week on Big Brother?
I think it's fun. You know, I'm loving the Backstreet Boys. I think that's really fun. I think they might have missed something with not using Instinct. But
I was going to ask that, but I felt kind of bad. I'm like, would you want them to use Instinct?
Of course. Are you kidding me? I love it.
Is it bringing back some old memories?
It is. But I'm telling you, they do look like the Backstreet Boys, and they might have better moves than the Backstreet Boys, I got to say.
I was going to, out of the, I think it was Liz, Johnny Mac, and Jason, right?
right.
So who do you think has the best boy band material?
Johnny Mac. For sure.
He is good.
He's good. He has some moves. Yeah, he's got that look, and with that nice little.
He was into because they replayed it 100 times, but he was into his routine.
Yeah, and
like he tried hard
every time that they would have to do the routine, I mean, it just got better and better. And he really looks, that AJ McLean little chin strap of hair.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was great. So, how long did you guys practice actually to learn all your moves? Was it kind of like once you were out there, you didn't even think about it?
It's true. I mean, we would learn. If we got ready for a tour. We would probably rehearse for about 3 weeks before, to build a big tour. It takes about 3 weeks. And so if it was a new album, we would have to learn a different dance.
Just 3 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
But over and over and over.
But then you'd have to learn, if you had 10 new songs you had to choreograph, you'd have to learn a song every other day. So it was intense. And I was not a dancer at all, so it was always a lot harder for me. Like, damn it, these people are so good. But yeah, I mean, 24/7. You're
Damn, that had nothing to do with Big Brother. I just fanned out for a minute there. I was like, you think I still got, dude, Man Band. I'm talking.
Man Band,
We're gonna save it for off camera.
the next generation.
We'll get back to Big Brother to Saved by the Smell veto comp. Saved by the Bell. Did you like the laugh track? Did you pick that up?
Yeah, of course I picked it up. It was weird. I'm like, I'm not watching a sitcom right now. I don't know what's happening.
I like that when
yeah,
you
that was
say
good.
the laugh track.
It was fun.
over
I
it.
think as the seasons progress, the competitions definitely get bigger and bigger. I mean, the budgets have definitely gotten a little better on CBS.
It's amazing. I say it all the time to every house guest. It's amazing actually when you're in there and like what they do to that backyard. It's in the time limit.
Yeah,
Talk about
it's like an hour. The backyard's complete. Like it's space now.
It's crazy. Who are you liking on this season? Who's your favorite?
My favorites to watch right now are the twins. I love
Okay.
Liz and Julia. I hope they make it into the house, after next week. I just their banter back and forth is hilarious. I want to see that in the house.
Do you think there'll be a target once they are finally together?
Of course, and that's smart of the Sixth Sense Alliance to, line with them because they know they will be the target when they come in. And then I think Vanessa is a great player. I think
so,
she's
too.
good if she needs to make sure that people don't figure out that she really is controlling this game a lot.
She is. So she's got to simmer down a little bit.
Make sure people make sure that she doesn't know.
I agree with you.
What
I
she's
agree
doing.
with you.
Yeah, but she's very smart. And and I've already forgotten her name. Day.
Who was evicted?
Yeah.
Yeah, Day. She's
Okay, Day. I thought I picked her from the very beginning to win the whole thing because
I liked her early on.
she
too.
knew this show. Like she was so smart on how to play this game, except her emotions get in the way.
And which is part of Big Brother.
Exactly.
And I said the same thing. I'm like, I think when she was here, we do, every Friday. I'm like, I think your emotions maybe got in. She has a child. and those things build
You
up
gotta-
in you. And
you
I think
gotta
you hit a
bottle
breaking
those.
point, like you said earlier. And she kind of disagreed. There was
broke
other things
quick.
going on in the house.
Well,
but
but-
it breaks everybody. It's not something you should be embarrassed about.
And not at all. Like I said, everyone's gonna snap. Like it doesn't matter who you are, someone's gonna snap, and at some time. But I loved her because everything she said in Gameway, and it was amazing. Like she knew exactly what everyone was doing. She called out everyone's stuff.
She
I'm like,
did.
she's smart.
And
She's
when
really
she
smart.
came out, I thought like she totally cracked it, didn't like know what was going on. She had everything in line.
Yeah, she
I
knew
was like,
everyone's
wow,
intentions, but she
wow.
needed to keep that to herself.
But I think she kind of has what I have, and it's like, what's on your mind, you just have to blow it out. I
truth
think
serum.
sometimes. Yeah, it's bad. Speaking of blowing things out, well, we'll get away from that. Speaking of blowing your top, I would say, what do you think of Audrey this week? Have you been keeping up?
Of course, Audrey I think is one of the worst players I've seen. in this
Wow,
house.
just right to it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like I'm not. She's just talking too much game with everyone and just blatantly lying to everyone. And no one's going to keep a secret in this house. Come on.
Right.
I mean, she had to watch all these seasons. But I think she just played a terrible, terrible game. She played too hard, I guess. I don't even know if you can say that.
I think the whole season kind of came out guns blazing. I think it started real fast, and I think she got caught up early, but managed to dodge a couple bullets throughout the weeks. And now that final lie with Jason was, I think, the knife in her back.
If she had some humility in the house, I think that would have gone a long way. It would have been like really apologize, but she just kept the lies going, thinking that would be the best gameplay, but that was the wrong gameplay.
Right, and like I said, the house gets to everybody. So I think when she knew she was cornered, like that, her emotions got the best of her. But I hope she makes it through today and she comes out classy and everything works out. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
Because I want her here tomorrow, man. I want her here tomorrow. My famous question I ask everybody, Lance: would you rather win and be hated by America or lose and be loved?
Oh,
The fans are so sick of that question, but I'm asking everybody.
Great question.
Oh, see, thanks, buddy.
I want to win. Come on.
Nice,
Yeah.
Lance goes for it.
No, I want to win because everyone knows when you're in the Big Brother house, you play to win. So you create whatever character you need to win the game. So people that you think are just not very nice in the house, I'm sure they're really nice outside the house. It's just part of the game.
Right, and there's no answer to that. I always ask that to see what people, before they go in the house.
I'm in it to win it. Come
to
on,
see like,
now.
yeah, I'm gonna win. But some people are like, I want to be loved. So I'm like, so you're gonna lay down at some point? It's a telling question. You know what I mean? So this is a part of the show when we said earlier, #AskLance. The fans definitely are going crazy for you that you're here. So we're gonna get right to these questions right now. So Elo wants to know, which NSYNC bandmate would you form a Final Two alliance with? That's a good question, Elo.
Wow, that is a really good one. I think I would choose probably JC. JC because he's like pretty quiet and very trustworthy. Like I don't think he would ever stab me in the back. That Joey Fatone, he would completely stab me in the back.
He would. He'd be
At
a little
the end.
stinker, that Joey
Yeah, you would
Fatone.
think that would be my alliance, but he would totally stab me in the back right at like the final four. Yeah.
I like that. So JC's your guy. All right, Hannah wants to know, do you think showmances are a good idea?
They can be. See, I think they're like, let's take this
Why-
season
look
for
who you're
instance.
talking to.
Well,
I'm
exactly.
just
They can be.
kidding.
But look how great it is. Like, I think with the Clay showmance and Shelly, it's great for Clay, not good for Shelly.
Really? I'm thinking the opposite.
See, watch this. I think the house is going to turn on Shelly first.
Okay.
And I think that's great to be in a showmance because they'll get her out before him, and then he'll look like a target but last a lot longer.
But then it might pop back to the emotion thing. When they get her out, he might break. I think she's pulling the strings right now.
We'll see. We'll see.
No,
I think,
no pun intended, Lance. But she might be pulling those strings.
We'll see. We'll see if Clay
All right, we
can
disagree.
see through all this.
I'm sad that we had to disagree on that one,
That's
Lance,
okay.
but I got to
Hey,
hold my
you know
ground.
You can't
Jenny,
be perfect all the time.
I
can you?
know, damn it. You can though. You're probably right. Jenny wants to know, what would your strategy social game be if you were to play Big Brother? Would you have a strategy already in your mind going in?
Yeah, I mean, social game is so key to this game. So yeah, I would try to make good friendships with everyone, but I would go in with this strategy right here. I would find someone that I would try to trust someone within a week. We would make that final two deal, and then we would split on different sides of the houses and make sure
That's
that people,
good.
and make sure people thought that we did not like each other, so that we can keep tabs on both sides of the houses.
Which is kind of what the Amazing Race or Jeff and Jackie tried to do, but didn't pull it off at all this season.
Was that their actual plan?
That's
Did
what
they
he
say
said
that?
when he
Okay.
came out. So we
Yeah.
caught up with him, and that's what he said. We
Well,
weren't really
she didn't
friends.
make
in
any
it.
alliances.
She didn't really do her part in
Yeah,
it. Jeff
no.
did whatever. But that's a good strategy. But how would you know enough to trust somebody that
That's the
early
problem.
on?
You'd have to wait, and now people make alliances within the first hour of the game. So,
Oh, yeah.
it's that. Do you wait for a week to see who you really trust? Because I mean, look at the first alliance with Audrey and Shelly. You know, that they're
Girls
immediately like,
Alliance?
yes, this is great, I'm feeling this, and then that just went away. And
That's crazy to make an alliance like on day one. I mean,
it
it's
is.
insane.
It is.
You can't do that. You got to go in there. And I always ask people when they come in, what's your strategy? And they have this strategy in mind. But when you go in there, seeing you have to play off of the people. I think that's what makes a great player. I think like Dan, Derek, you know, not to toot these guys' horns all the time, but they could play on any season. You know, and for me, I think it depends what season I was on that I would go wherever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
That's
my
true.
opinion.
It
Nobody
really
cares.
depends on who's in the house with you. I mean, it's a completely different game.
Completely. Sue wants to know if you could coach one of the house guests or give them advice, what would it be and why? So you have to pick one.
Well, I would have picked Dave for sure.
Okay.
I think together we could have gone really far in this game because I would have.
You're already in there.
Because
you want to get in
if
so
I'm
bad.
her coach in the game. Come on. And I think I could have made sure she realizes the emotions need to stay in. You know, keep those secrets to yourself. Like, make sure you've called everyone out in your head, but don't call them out physically in the house because you
so
will be
you
a
would
target.
reel her back in.
Yes.
That wouldn't be a bad. You know how they did the coaches season? What if they did like a celebrity
I
coaches
would
season?
do that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I'd
Just
do
some
that.
ideas we're throwing out
Yeah.
there. Jordan wants to know, not my Jordan. If you were in the house right now, who would you align yourself with? So Day's gone. Right now, who would you align with?
Probably Vanessa, because I think she's the smartest player in the house right now, and I would not want her to be against me at all, because she would figure out a way to get me out. So I would need her on my side.
She's very strategic, I think, with the poker. She looks at both sides of things and weighs
She
her
already
options.
has like 10 different ways this could play out. in her
Right. So
head.
I think that's another player who I think in any season she would adapt because she weighs her options like 60-40. They're both a risk, but I'm going with what's in my favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like the way she plays. Last question from the fans here. We're moving on because I got another game I want to play after this.
all right.
But Colleen wants to know, who are you rooting for to win and who do you think will win? Who do you think is going to take it all?
All right, Vanessa has a huge chance to win this thing.
Right.
It depends on if people figure out she's a poker player or if she reveals too much of
You
her
never
game.
know what's going to happen. But make your call right now and then you can come back and be like, I told you.
Yeah,
This is it.
But you never know. Like, John might end up winning because now he's had to go into this kind of like floater mode. I don't know if, you know, your game changes, you know,
Right.
but they keep making him, you know, put him on the block. So now he's had to turn into that kind of floater guy. So I don't know if he's going to float all the way to the end.
Those people tend to go far.
Yeah.
People, because they just
Those
pass you
users.
by, like, just put them on the block. No one gets mad at you. It's kind of like you're doing them a favor.
Yeah.
So those people go far.
Oh yeah. So, but I'm rooting for Vanessa or Liz. I just really love Liz in the house.
What if the twins like went all the way to the end?
It would
that
be
would
amazing.
be something. They had to go head to head.
I would love to see a final three with Vanessa and the twins and see what would happen.
Ooh. Well, I think Vanessa would take them out.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. All right. Usually we take some more questions, but we have a little gift for you before you leave.
A
that you're gonna like.
gift?
But I have a little trivia for you. It'd be
All right.
90 week in the Big Brother house, 90s week. I got some 90s questions for you.
Okay.
You ready? If you get all 10 right, Lance, I'm going to give you
God,
this.
I don't even remember half the 90s.
Well, if you get
I was
any-
on the road.
If you get them all wrong, I'm still
I was on
gonna
that
give you the gift.
bandwagon.
The ba-
Sorry, inside joke on live.
It's an inside joke. I was going to ask Lance when they're going back on tour. Oh my God, Jordan's going to kill me. She's back there. So I'm like, what's another way for back on tour? Oh, hit the road. And Jordan goes, oh, no, jump on the bandwagon. And I started laughing. And
That's
I
how
wrote
we
it down.
tour. We tour on bandwagons.
Boy bandwagon. It made no sense, but it makes perfect sense because it's a bandwagon to travel with. Sorry for that little tidbit. That was stupid, but it was hilarious. All right, first question. We're going to start off real easy, Lance.
Okay.
What is the name of the high school on Saved by the Bell?
Bayside. Hi.
Boom.
Yeah.
1 for
Start
1.
Belding.
All right, sticking with the Saved by the Bell theme because of yesterday's episode, what was Screech's proper name on the show?
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember that one.
That's a hard one.
Harold? I don't know.
Samuel
Samuel.
Samuel Powers.
Yep.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I do recall that though.
People are playing at home right now and they're like, ooh,
Yes.
they love it. They're loving it.
It's good.
All right, which musical star was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II on February 24th, 1998?
Sir Elton John.
All right, he's a friend of yours, isn't he?
He is.
I knew you were going to get that one. I'm a little jealous about that friendship anyway. Rap was just becoming well known in the 90s. Which artist had the first #1 rap single?
Oh my gosh.
This is interesting.
In the 90s?
This is an interesting one.
I mean, who knows? First #1.
Think what I'm wearing a little bit. Think back to that. Maybe a tilted cap. Maybe a
was it
5
LL Cool J?
Maybe a 5.0.
No.
Maybe I'm rolling in my.
I see. I don't know 90s hip hop at all. Remember,
Vanilla Ice.
Oh, it was Vanilla Ice. It's hard to even call that hip hop.
That's a tough one, but that technically Oh, actually, technically, I don't know. I got it off a website, so who knows if it's technically right.
It probably is.
In what city was Will Smith born and raised before he came the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Philadelphia.
Nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how bad do you want to sing that now?
Yes, that's one of the best theme songs ever to a TV show.
What's the name of Tim's home improvement show on the show Home Improvement?
Tool Time.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Woo.
Jordan kept saying Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, so I was trying to make sure.
I love that show.
I know,
That
but
was
doesn't this
in my
bring back
classic.
some 90s
yeah.
memories? I love it. Near what city were Married with Children and Roseanne both suggested to take place?
Oh, somewhere in Ohio? No. Is it Ohio? You're Ohio? No.
Where am I from, Lance?
Wait, where are you from? Why do I not know this?
The Cubs, the Bears.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah.
That was in Chicago. I didn't know that was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I thought I'd throw in a
learned
little
something.
hometown love in there.
Oops, sorry.
So you're not doing so well, Lance.
I know, this is terrible. Like I said, I was on the road most. I
I
lived
didn't
in
know a lot of
Germany
these.
most of the night.
I'm doing good because I know the answers. Clueless was a cult hit in the 90s. Which cast member of Clueless was not featured in the Clueless TV series?
Which one was not featured? The real actress?
Either or the name.
Oh, the name.
I didn't know this one, to be
Let's
honest
see.
with you.
Will Shara was on there, and the redhead was on there. Oh my gosh, Day?
Alicia Silverstone? What's her character's name?
Shar. Well,
Shar-
there had
you
to be a
said Shar, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't know
Shar?
that one. I thought
She
I'd
was
throw
not
it in
on the
there.
TV show?
I think it's their 20-year
It is their
anniversary,
20th
So I wanted to
anniversary.
throw that
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, whatever. I didn't know that one either.
How can they not have a share on the TV show?
I don't know.
All right, who did
what
it
are
star?
they thinking?
Oh, well.
This one you're never going to get. I thought you were
Actually,
going to go.
I did one of those episodes of that show.
You did?
I did, yeah.
Dude, you get cooler and cooler, Lance.
Well, not really.
This one you're never going to get. I thought it was just funny to put. I thought maybe you'd go 9 for 10, and then this would be the backbreaker.
I've already
that-
lost this.
What team won the 1994 World Series?
94, oh my God.
This is a super trick question.
Oh, is it? Oh, 94. No one did.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody did because
Yeah.
they were on strike, and technically the champion of that season, they were played in 1995.
You gave it away by like, this is a trick question. Like, wait. I was like, oh yeah, 94. There was no, yeah.
You know that, Lance, but you don't know I'm from Chicago.
Well, I do know that. I don't know why I'm, okay. It's
kinda hurts my
hard.
feelings.
See, I don't like time to things.
I'm just kidding.
I can't
I'm just
think
kidding.
quick.
All
I
right,
need
Lance, this is where
time.
we keep our little prize.
Do I
little
win a
present.
prize after that terrible?
Yeah, you get a prize. And our little barbecue here.
Woo!
We got a
what is
nice
this?
prize for you. This is for you, buddy. I don't know who the head of your household is, but when
this
you're,
a onesie?
But when you're wearing this, buddy, it's you.
Oh my! You know our love for like onesies, right?
That's no onesie.
Oh,
That's
it's not
a
a
robe.
robe. I thought
That's the official
oh,
Big
it's
Brother
a
robe.
robe. Ooh,
That's
it's
it,
really
man.
soft too. Oh, this is nice.
You gotta go home and show Michael that. Guys, if you want your own robe, mugs, t-shirts, sunglasses, whatever you want, Big Brother, go to cbsstore.com. And when you check out, use promo code BBFan and get 15% off your complete order. So
This
this
is really
one,
nice.
is that
I
nice?
like
That's
it.
the official. That's
It's
what they
like-
wear in the house.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really soft. I wouldn't get out of this if I was in the house.
Jordan has one of those. I don't.
Nice. Oh, you don't have any pull around here? Jeez.
I might be able to wear it,
Give
but
this man a robe.
But
Good
isn't this
Lord.
great for your game, though?
This is,
now
yeah.
you could actually make an HOH room with the official
Perfect.
robe.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
It's
Woo!
awesome.
You got to play with us November. It's
I'm
gonna
in.
happen.
You know I'm in. All right, brother. Thank you so much for
Dude,
doing this, man.
of
I really
course.
appreciate it.
Thanks for
90s
having
week.
me.
What better guy to have?
Woo! Instinct. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for all your great questions. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back here with our regularly scheduled time tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, with our BB Live Chat. Use hashtag BB Live Chat. Send us your questions for whoever gets evicted tonight. Watch the show tonight. Enjoy, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.